welcome to this tutorial to accompany week 6 of my Down by the Sea blanket crochet along. I'm Eleonora, the designer behind Coastal Crochet, and all the details about this blanket can be found over on my website www.coastalcrochet.com. And so this tutorial is a very quick one just to show you how to do the crab stitch. Reverse double crochet. In the US, that's your reverse single crochet. It's a really lovely stitch. It's very, very simple and produces almost like a corded effect, really close sort of corded effect, which is really great for borders, sort of edgings on cushions. And it's a really lovely way to finish off our blankets. So I will show you how to do it. So reverse double crochet stitch or reverse single crochet stitch in the US, otherwise known as crab stitch, is pretty straightforward. It is just double crochet or US single crochet stitches worked backwards. So instead of, if you're right-handed, you work your stitches across the row going from right to left, you'll be working it backwards. If you're left-handed, you'll be working that from right to left. So for my border, I'm using yarn G. So join yarn G into any stitch like so, and then make one chain. Now this time for my border, that's going to count as a stitch. When we come back along to close the border, this first chain is where we're going to be slip stitching into to join the round. So you might want to put a stitch marker in that now. And because that counts as a stitch, the next stitch we're going to crochet into is the next one along. You can see it very clearly here, and we're going backwards. So obviously normally we would now be crocheting this way, but we're not. We're going to go backwards. So the key is just to insert your hook into the stitch as normal, grab the yarn over hook, pull it through to the front, but you want it to go under. It's quite tempting, or the hook naturally almost wants to work a slip stitch at that point, but try not to. Try to pull it under so you have the 2 loops on the hook, and then it's yarn over, pull through 2, just like you would a normal double crochet US single crochet stitch. So that's our first stitch done. Insert your hook into the next stitch as normal. Bit difficult to show you, but there you go. Yarn over hook, pull it through to the front. Make sure you don't pull it through the loop on the hook. That's where it turns into a slip stitch. We don't want to do slip stitches. We want to do double crochet US single crochet stitches. So there's the 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. We'll do that again. Insert your hook into the next stitch as normal. Yarn over, pull it through to the front and under. So you've got your 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. We'll do another one. Insert your hook into the stitch. Yarn over, pull it through to the front. 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you can see the effect you're getting. It's like this corded, really lovely corded, neat effect, and going all the way around the blanket. It really does finish it off nicely. So I'll show you again. Insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull it through to the front and under. You've got your 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through those 2. And again, there we go. So that is how to do crab stitch. Sometimes it's recommended to go down a hook side. If you're finding that these are quite gappy and big, you can go down a hook size in crab stitch. That can sometimes help to neaten it if you're having issues with tension, or you think it's sort of stretching the yarn out a little bit. But as you can see here, we're getting that lovely corded border, and getting that tension consistent is really, really key. So do experiment with different hook sizes if you are struggling. And when we get to the corners, into the corner chain spaces, we just work 2 of these stitches before going round to the next side, and just do this all the way around the blanket. So I'm just coming up to a corner so I can show you. So insert your hook, these little crab stitches, one more stitch there before the corner. There we go. So you can see how it's looking, a really lovely corded effect. And so into the corner chain spaces, all we're doing is just working 2 reversed double crochet US single crochet stitches. So insert your hook into the corner, yarn over, pull it through, and then yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on the hook, and just work 2 of those into the corner chain spaces, just so it brings your hook ready to now go along the long side edge, and then just continue round. So I've gone all the way around. I'm on my very last stitch. Insert my hook into that last stitch and work that last crab stitch. And then, if you remember, the beginning one chain, the beginning chain that we made, that counted as our first stitch. So now if we locate that chain 1 and just insert your hook under the 2 strands, and then work a slip stitch to close off, and then fasten off. And there you go. So obviously with this blanket there are lots of ends, not too many, but there will be some ends to weave in here and there. But that was the very last stitch of our blankets. And there you go. You can really see the sort of beautiful corded effect that the crab stitch reverse double crochet US single crochet stitch gives us. So there you go. Again, a quick little tutorial just to show you how to do this stitch. It's just about making sure that you are working double crochet, US single crochet stitches rather than slip stitches to really get this corded effect. So it's a lovely end to our blankets, and that is it. This is the end of our Down by the Sea blankets, beautifully finished off with this lovely crab stitch border. So I hope you've enjoyed this crochet along. I hope you found the tutorials helpful. Loads more inspiration over on my website, and thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody.